you know. But, you know, I would think that, I know he's young, and I know he's gonna get beat on experience. He got beat on effort, and particularly Creekmore in the post.
So it's surprising, because Dwayne's been a really good effort guy, it seems.
I think you got intimidated physically. You gotta take your hat off to them.
Took care of the ball better, 7 assists, or 7 turnovers. It's
Yeah, I mean, the whole tale of the tape is our post players and their defense and then their blockout. You know, they're wanting to play physical basketball.
But they had 9 second chance points in about the first 6 minutes or so.
Yeah.
That was about the.
Again, it's, you know, it's Rob, it's Corey, it's Conklin. You know, all you gotta do is block out. But no final exam stopped you from a blockout. I've coached Special Olympians, wheelchair ball, amputees, and one with wheelchair ball guys. And I'll tell you what, I got guys who had not only their legs blown off, their balls blown off, and they played in my wheelchair team, and they blocked out. If they don't win the Missouri Valley Conference, there should be something wrong. Now, what I am upset about too is, see, if I give someone my word means something. If I tell someone I'm gonna do it, I do it. You can't find a guy who'll ever say that. They told us they were gonna play us home and home, and now they backed out of the series. So, you know, what does that say? You know, I mean, to me, you tell someone you're gonna play, you play. You know, if the Odgies came back today looking for an honest guy, he wouldn't look in any sport. The last place he'd find would be college football or basketball, almost across the board. You know, so, you know, I don't understand that philosophy. Maybe someone could enlighten me on that. All right, anything else?
How would they fit in the A10? The Bears?
That comparable stuff is too hard.
Mhm.
You know, first of all, they'd have to do the same thing we do. It'd be the only team in the Central Time Zone.
Right.
Then they'd have to fly cross-country every game.
Mhm.
And, you know, I mean, that's a whole different deal. That's a whole different dynamic.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, so you can't really say that. It'd be like, you know, guys say, how would this team or how would that team do? Christ, I think, didn't Drexel just beat somebody?
Yeah.
I think somebody told me UIC just beat Illinois today.
Yep.
Illinois has an unbelievable amount of talent. I mean, you know, Illinois is too deep at every position. You know, last year at 16 and 15, I told George Carlos, you're looking at North, if they don't win the Missouri Valley Conference, there should be something wrong. Carolina has 9 last year, 9, what is it, McDonald.
Yeah, McDonald
All-Americans.
All-American, yeah.
I mean, you know, this number 2 has got a man's body on him, but you know, he's a good player, he's strong, he's a 200-pound point guard, and the other kid's very strong too, and they got physical bodies. Weems is very good. And the thing with Weems is we got caught there with, you know, two guys on him that we shouldn't have played. But you know, how they would do in the A10, that's so hypothetical. How would we do in the Missouri Valley? I know one thing we'd do a lot better job of. We wouldn't be traveling,
Right.
you know, through thousands of miles. Right now, I've worn my team out with a difficult schedule, and I did it to them myself. Like Pogo, I met the enemy, it is us. I should never, ever, ever, even in the best of situations with all of our bullets in the gun, play Duke during the middle of the exam week. I got intoxicated by the challenge of it, and I wanted to get the RPI up. And, you know, I did a real disservice to the guys, because, you know, there's a lot of guys in that team that are going to compete for graduate school, law school, medical school spots, you know, and that was a bad thing I did to him, and I apologize to him for that. I'm not going to let that happen. I did it once at Utah with Wake to play Duncan, and I did it to play Duke this year, and you know, it was a bad mistake, you know, and I'm not going to let that happen again. I'm too old now, so thank God it won't happen again. The clock will run out on me. Thank you. Now, what I am upset about too is, see, if I give someone my word means something. If I tell someone I'm gonna do it, I do it. You can't find a guy that'll ever say that. They gave us, they told us they were gonna play us home and home, and now they backed out of the series. So, you know, what does that say? You know, I mean, to me, you tell someone you're gonna play, you play. You know, if the Odgies came back today looking for an honest guy, he wouldn't look in any sport. The last place he'd find it would be college football or basketball, almost across the board. You know, so, you know, I don't understand that philosophy. Maybe someone could enlighten me on that.